Lewis.
I'm sorry, I couldn't
Should
hear
I ask you that
Did you
again?
ask a question?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Can the Pats still go undefeated if they lose Dion Lewis?
I say yes, Stephen A., but obviously this will make it a little tougher.
Mm-hmm.
Dion Lewis is, or maybe I should say was, their Darren Sproles. He was the lightning, the newly found lightning to LeGarrette Blount's thunder. And you could say he was the icing to a great cake. And the neon icing could be gone now. It sounds bad. It seems like almost hopeless at this point for Dion Lewis to be available for the rest of the year. But the cake remains. And the cake just might be the greatest cake that's ever been baked, because the cake is Tom Brady. And
some good cake.
Yeah, some pretty good cake. And the point about Tom Brady is he is on a mission to deflate every opponent he faces. He's trying to take it out on the NFL that tried to take it out on him, that tried to frame him, in his view, for Deflategate. And he was special again yesterday. He's playing at a level I don't think any quarterback has ever known before. I'm not saying he's the greatest quarterback ever, because his resume is unfinished, but he's playing at a level I've never seen a quarterback play at. And he's doing that despite the fact that you realize his best offensive lineman, Nate Solder, is gone for the year. His second best offensive lineman, Sebastian Vollmer, knocked out yesterday with a head injury. We don't know how long he's going to be out. The third best offensive lineman, Marcus Cannon, didn't dress yesterday because he's still suffering with a foot injury. They are down to makeshift, inexperienced. It's by far the most inexperienced offensive line in the NFL. And Brady continues to operate at that same level because he's reading it, he's seeing it before the defense even knows what's happening. Mm-hmm. He's picking the right receiver pre-snap, and he's getting rid of the ball in a record rate, 2.5 seconds per play.
Right.
So the point is that they're going to miss Dion Lewis, but when you're operating at that level, I don't know. Again, you've already picked Denver to win at Denver, right?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know how they're going to block Denver's pass rush, but every week I say, how can you block that pass rush? And they do. They blocked up the Redskins yesterday. And then let me throw in one last point about Tom Brady yesterday, just to show you just what a mission he's on. He finally threw his first his-fault interception of the whole year. That was his fault. He didn't see that linebacker. And the linebacker's running for a touchdown. It's going to be a pick six. And Tom Brady, I'm not saying this was smart, but I admired it. He goes and busts through the blocker and makes the tackle to stop a pick six. That's the mission that he's on this year. Again, was he risking injury and being knocked out for the year? Probably he was, but I admired it, just the way I admired how they dispatched the Redskins with ease yesterday. So is 16-0 or 19-0 still within reach? Absolutely.
He didn't look like a dork there.
No. And he didn't look like not a tough guy there, right?
This subject annoys me. And the reason why it annoys me is because in the NFL, you're supposed to be required to play against an NFL team. And the Patriots didn't do that yesterday. The Redskins dropped 7 passes, 6 different receivers. It was the most drops by a Redskins team in the last 10 years and the most by any team in the last 7.
It's called intimidation.
Well, again, you could call it whatever you want, but if you're an NFL team, you ain't supposed to be that damn intimidated, okay? I mean, if you're going to be that way, why bother showing up? And the Redskins, they just stink right now. It's just that simple. Just call it what it is. It's a daggone shame they're in the nation's capital, for crying out loud. Here's the deal. When you look at Tom Brady, 9 for 9 on screen passes. Well, what do you want, a cookie? I mean, the man is a great quarterback. We know it. He's a 4-time Super Bowl champion. But to me, you know, we've gotten to the point to see, my problem with you, Skip, is this. I understand what Bart Scott said. I understand what a couple of other people implied. But by and large, everybody recognizes Tom Brady as one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. It is now a discussion as to whether or not he will go down as the greatest quarterback to have ever played the game of football. You don't get that title because you started off 8-0 after a Super Bowl season. That means your body of work over the course of time has proven and validated your level of greatness. But because a couple of dudes came and insulted him, it's like, let's protest in the streets of America because how dare anybody question Tom Brady? Stop it. The man is great.
Did he insult him? Did Bart Scott insult him? Yes, thank you.
Yes, we both acknowledge that. But the point that I'm trying to make to you is that a defensive player would usually, they would usually come at you. I remember Joey Porter playing for the Steelers, and he went off about Peyton Manning and how Peyton Manning engages in all the trickery and all of this other stuff, and then the Steelers went out and beat him in a playoff game, okay? But that didn't negate the fact that he was trying to highlight and call out Peyton Manning because Peyton Manning tries to beat you cerebrally. And when you're a defensive player, if you're a middle linebacker calling plays and calling schemes, you're going to react differently than somebody who's at the line of scrimmage and is just trying to get to the quarterback. You want one of those mano-a-mano kind of things, and when you don't get it, you get very, very frustrated. So a Bart Scott or somebody calling out Tom Brady, it wasn't surprising. It was insulting. It was insulting, especially towards Tom Brady. But it wasn't surprising because a lot of guys feel that way. All I'm trying to say is this. We sitting up here having this discussion after they played the Redskins. We sat up here and had a discussion about Tom Brady after they played the Jacksonville Jaguars. I mean, November 29th, when they play against the Denver Broncos. Oh, yes, I want to see it then. Because they will be coming.
The question was, can they still go unbeaten without Dion Lewis?
Well, you the one that went all over the place with your Brady stuff. I didn't do that. You did.
The question wasn't, is Tom Brady the all-time greatest quarterback?
But you went all over the place with Tom Brady. You went all over. You did everything but bringing flowers.
They still have Brady.
You did everything but bringing flowers. I'm just saying enough of this. Enough of this. Tom Brady.
Can they still go unbeaten without Dion Lewis?
Well, Skip, why are we asking me that question? I said they weren't going unbeaten even when Dion Lewis was available. Okay. So why would I think they're not now?
You still think
why?
that?
What do you mean? Why wouldn't I think that? I mean, it's not like Denver lost somebody. New England, I predicted, would lose to Denver November 29th in the Mile High City.
You sticking with it?
Hold on. When they had Dion Lewis. So why
did you see Denver yesterday? I'm asking.
You did not. No. To get back to what you were saying in light of New England losing Dion Lewis, not in light of how Denver looked. You asked me in light of how
Denver's your team. I didn't pick Denver to win that game.
But that's what I'm saying. We're talking about New England.
Are you still standing by your pick?
Why not? Of course I am.
They lost yesterday. They looked exposed.
So what?
Andrew Luck took them apart.
That's me. I believe that Denver will win on November 29th. Just like I thought the Dallas Cowboys would lose last night.
Right.
Just like and by the way, you brought up Aaron Rodgers.
That was a gutsy pick on your part.
You brought up Aaron Rodgers.
They had lost 5 in a row, and you went way out on the limb.
Aaron Rodgers.
You are such a football guru.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You brought up Aaron Rodgers.
Oh.
I didn't pick Aaron Rodgers. You did. I picked Cam Newton. You picked Aaron Rodgers.
Because he's good. He should have pulled that thing off.
Well, I'm just saying. The point is,
4th and goal, you got to make that throw.
But you introducing the subject like it was me that picked Aaron Rodgers. I ain't picked him.
Wait a second. Speaking of Aaron Rodgers, I have to throw this out.
Please do.
A couple of Fridays ago, we had one Pierre Garçon on our show.
That's
remember
right.
that?
Yeah, I remember.
And Pierre
Like the French
Garçon
accent.
went on the record on live TV. It's on tape somewhere.
Okay.
He said that Aaron Rodgers is clearly a better quarterback than Tom Brady. So what happened on the first throw of the game for the Redskins yesterday? It hit Pierre Garçon right in the hands, and karma happened.
The K
That's what
word.
happened.
I knew
the
it was
ball
coming.
ricochets up, and it gets intercepted. And they are off to the races with how many drops did they have?
So, I just want clarification.
Yes.
So you're saying
Yes.
that because Pierre Garçon had the audacity, the unmitigated gall to sit up there and to say that there was somebody better than Tom Brady.
Yes.
Karma because he spoke against Tom Brady.
Karma
He spoke
hit him
against
right
Tom Brady.
in the face,
He spoke against Tom Brady. So I mean, you can't speak against Tom Brady and have good things come your way, right? That can't happen. That can't happen.
Well,
Especially on First Take.
Was Garçon right about that? Would you still say that he was right about that?
No, I would think that play had everything to do with Pierre Garçon dropping a pass along with the other 6 receivers than it did with, oh my Lord, he spoke against Mr. Tom Brady. I mean, just arrest the man. Arrest him now. Arrest him. How dare he speak against Tom Brady? Okay. I mean, it just can't happen.
Okay, so you basically say the Redskins should be arrested for impersonating a football team yesterday?
Yes.
But if memory serves, am I right?
Yes.
Wait, those same Redskins, didn't they beat your Giants? Am I right about? Or did they beat the Eagles? Wait, I think
How are the Giants doing in the NFC East? I think
I
they're
don't know,
all right.
but they
yeah.
lost to the Redskins?
Oh,
or did
yeah.
wait, the Eagles
The
lost to the
Cowboys
Redskins.
lost to everybody,
Wait,
so-
didn't Kirk Cousins beat the Eagles with the last second?
I mean,
drive?
Skip, I can't make up my mind with you, man. I mean, is
Wow.
it Brady or is it Romo? I mean, what's up?
Wow,
What's
it's
up?
Brady all day.
Really?
Brady all day.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The
Always has
Patriots
been.
have now scored in 31 consecutive quarters. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
Yeah, it is.
Up next, from Westover Air Reserve Base in Chicopee, Massachusetts, I'm very excited. We have a new segment, Welcome to Mollywood, where the fans take charge and get to ask Skip and Stephen A questions on the hottest topics